Happy Grandparents and Special Friends Day.
Yeah, it's great. We look forward to seeing you this afternoon and look at all those Feet to Faith posters in the gym. It's going to be a lot of fun. On another note, this is the last day to wear shorts to school. The weather's colder. It's time to wear long pants from now on. Friday, though, is dressed like your favorite college day. Should be fun.
It's time for Operation Christmas Child. What did you pack, Mr. Berberg?
I'm so glad you asked. I have my box right here. I took the envelope that we all got. I wrote on the cover of the box about the child I'm giving it to, and I found some fun things. There's the envelope to help pay for it. There's candy in here, a beanie, a toothbrush, some marbles, a ball. This kid's going to have a blast when he gets this. I can't wait. It's going to be really fun.
Time for our 3-hour drawings.
Here we go. From Mrs. Bartlett's class, Colby. Mrs. Vilhauer's class, Bree. Mrs. Bailey's class, Lainey. Mrs. Peterson and Mrs. Bingham's class, Melania. Mrs. Metzger's class, Emma. Miss Kipko's class, Sam P. Mrs. Celine's class, Isabel. Mrs. Junka's class, Dylan. Mrs. Bartlett's class, Lucy. Mrs. Farnsworth's class, Kyle K. Mrs. Bartlett's class, Levi. Mrs. Bailey's class, Max. Mrs. Nichols' class, Ethan. Miss Kipko's class, Judah. Mrs. Celine's class, Nathan. Mrs. Metzger's class, Gabby. Mrs. Vilhauer's class, Lily. Mrs. Nichols' class, Ethan. Mrs. Peterson and Mrs. Bingham's class, Josiah. Mrs. Jonkis' class, Maddie. Mrs. Bartlett's class, Lucy. And the last one this week from Mrs. Farnsworth's class is Nora W. This afternoon, when all the guests are at our school, be sure to smile at them and say thank you for coming. Have a great week.